Hello everyone, how am I doing here? Hope you're doing fine. Today on our sports talk, we're going to talk about culture and something mostly people don't talk about on its impacts on sports here in Kenya. So specifically, we're going to talk about tribal loyalty to sports and how it impacts our sports industry in Kenya today. And to be specific, let's talk about how tribal loyalty really affects like a sport like rugby here in Kenya. Understanding that rugby is currently a very fast growing sport here in Kenya lately. Apart from that excitement on the pitch, there's something deep on the stands, and that's culture. Culture play a very big role when it comes to how the team is being supported, sponsored, and even how the team gets some promotions. So culture and rugby in Kenya, how does this work? Let's take, for example, the Kenyan rugby teams now. Let's look at a team like Kabra Sugar or like KCB Rugby. You will see passion, rivalries, and loyal fans. But in most cases, this is mostly influenced by community and regions that these teams come from. That's more of a community identity. Since in Kenya, if we check, actually supporting the team is not just about the game or maybe how they perform. It's actually where the team comes from, the region, the identity. Does it belong to your region? Yeah, about something you identify with. You know its origin. You trust like it has that cultural connection with your area. But really, as this gives rugby a strong following, it comes with its negative impacts. Actually, mostly when it comes to public relations. You might now wonder, like, why does this now become a PR issue? Now let's dive into it. As we all know, PR is all about communication and image building. So when it comes to rugby, PR officials has to be very careful because cultural loyalty or that local support may turn into division. An example, when a sponsorship organization partners with a rugby team, they're actually not just supporting a sport. They're like interacting with the community, the local people, and those local fans who support the team. But here is now where the problem comes. If the rival fans feel like they are being ignored by a certain brand because that brand is supporting the other team, this may lead to a backlash. We have seen like negative comments on maybe certain brands and boycotts of certain maybe products or services because they are sponsoring another team that people feel like the other rival fans feel like they should not support. So this clearly shows how public relation decision really impacts sports when it comes to decision making and things like that, things like sponsorship in sports. So despite tribal loyalty having its negative impacts on our sports industries, actually it's not something that we should be finding a way to do away with it, but because it's something that is deeply rooted into our sports community. So the best thing and the best solution is to find a way to nurture it and to make it give that much of positive impact to our sports community. Thank you all guys for watching this, and please like, share and comment on the videos. Thanks.